Let this be the last damn time, Baltimore, that you do this to me. Let this be the last time that this happens to me, Baltimore. Because there's not a single way in the world, it's not one single way that we lose this game if you run 1 million different simulations of that ending. 999 100,000 9999999 multiple times, we win that game. And I didn't want to come here. It put the blame game. Oh, Tyler Loop missed the extra point. Oh, Derrick Henry fumbled the ball. I I think I I need to start from the top. I need to start from the top. That way, for those who are new to the video or don't know what's going on, can get a good layout. The Baltimore Ravens come in, play the Bills in Buffalo. The game, this game, most hyped of the week easily. It's a rematch of the playoffs where Mark Andrews dropped the ball. Everybody knows famously, Ravens lose. The Ravens come in and they put their necks, they put their foot on the Bills' necks. Derrick Henry, unstoppable. Lamar Jackson, obviously unstoppable. Zay Flowers, gouging out the secondary. The Baltimore Ravens going into this to the end of the first half, 20-10, and it felt like more. It felt like way more. But then by the end of the third, I'm pretty sure. Actually, this is where it happened. They hit the beginning of the fourth quarter. They were up 40. It's like God knows what. I think it was like 40-23 or whatever. I don't even know. I don't know. The game's starting. It's like starting to blur in my mind at this point. And the Ravens somehow choked away this game. And before I start my hater spiel, before I start my anti Josh Allen propaganda, I do want to say this: John Harbaugh needs to be fired immediately, expeditiously. And before people start typing my comments, how they've won so many games, they've been the division leader multiple times, they're obviously always in the play. No, that is not Harbaugh. He is not a great coach. Most of that feat is on the back of Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is the one that is leading this team to the wins it's achieving, not John Harbaugh. And it really reared its ugly head in this game because the play calling in the clutch is what showed me the true colors of the Baltimore Ravens that I have seen. But I said, nah. Unfortunate circumstance. Unfortunate set of plays. Unfortunate events took place. But today, this was the last one. I can't defend this man no more. I can't. The Baltimore Ravens did not score a single point past the 11-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Now, some of you who watched the game, or some who didn't watch the game, may ask, why? How? How was that possible? Their offense was clearly unstoppable all game. How come all of a sudden they can't score? And I'll tell you exactly what. The play calling is atrocious. It's atrocious. It's piss. It's piss poor. There's no team besides maybe the Texans and Green Bay, who are just stupid, would run the ball back-to-back plays, not with Lamar, but with the running back, when the enemy team is clearly, let me say it one more time, clearly stacking the box. They were selling out the passing game so hard They said, "Oh, come beat us, Zay Flowers," and we did not make them pay in the fourth, which is absurd to me because we did it. We did it in this game. They were selling out on the pass to uh, stop the run. And we saw with the play action plays where Zay Flowers got the big up yards, carved up the secondary. Boom. It was easy. The team was unstoppable because if you stack the box to stop Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, we're just going to throw to our Pro Bowl level receiver. And we saw it again with the spectacular D-Hop catch, which I'll get to more and later in the video. But in the fourth quarter, when things weren't exactly going our way, when all the momentum wasn't in our favor, and when it becomes to get clutch, the play calling is genuinely down bad, horrendous. And I don't know why that is. It's like we had the lead. We had our foot on their necks. And instead of continuing to step on their necks, we took our foot off the gas. Apologies for that. But I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Let me just. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. The play that really sparked my passion to make this video was the 4th and 2. It was 4 and 2. We knew if we punted this ball, the ball is going to Josh Allen's hands with what? 2 minutes? They're going to drain that clock and they're going to kick the field goal and they're going to win the game. John Harbaugh, instead of putting the game in the hands of the 2-time MVP, should have been 3, but 2-time MVP Lamar Jackson. Instead of doing that, you want to know what he did? Take a guess for those who didn't watch. Take a guess. No. Let's trust our defense. Who, keep in mind, to this point in the fourth quarter, has been getting absolutely torched all fourth. They've been getting fried. And what really did it for me is not only did he put it on the defense, he said, "Hey, Jair Alexander, win us this game." Because they attacked Jair over and over and over again. Because, to be quite honest, he is garbage. He sucks. He needs to be cut tomorrow. Preferably tonight. He's horrible. There is a reason Green Bay cut him. And I was a Jair Alexander believer. I said contractual dispute. They just don't want, the relationship there just failed. But no, he came to Baltimore and stank it up. Josh Allen actively, no matter what receiver Jair was covering, was surveying the field, not for an open receiver, but to see what receiver Jair was covering. Because he said, "That's barbecue chicken." And I don't know why John Harbaugh continued to leave this man in the game when he was getting fried up every play, which is another issue with him. You do not owe Jair Alexander nothing. He does not need to be in the game. If he is getting torched, take him out. He's not Marlon Humphreys. He's not Nate Wiggins. He's damn sure not Kyle Hamilton. So it's you pull him from the game and just put in another DB. Because I honestly think a dog with his eyes closed could have played better defense than Jair Alexander. I don't know. Maybe when Jair went into the medical tent, he was sniffing cane. I don't know what it could have possibly been. I, God, this is unbelievable. I mean, Derrick Henry, you cannot fumble the ball. You cannot fumble the ball. Besides that, he had an amazing game. Lamar, a MVP caliber game. Honestly. And he really didn't even do much. He was 14 from 19 through the air. I think he had 70 yards rushing. Efficient. Zay Flowers caught every ball you can ask him to catch, and then some. D-Hop, spectacular catch with the one-arm punt with the two DBs for the touchdown. Amazing. In terms of the defense, the D-line was trying their best to get pressure, but we'll get to why they really couldn't do as much. And the only problem I have here with the secondary is, besides the terrorist in Jair Alexander, is that Josh Allen aired the ball out 47 times. He made it clear that he was going to throw this ball. Why? Because they were down. So you know the ball's coming. And there was multiple times where the DBs were watching ball and did not go make a play. Which is, in all fairness, theoretically the sound thing to do. Because if they overplay ball and they somehow don't get it, oh, receiver catches the ball, that's a touchdown. That's my assignment. I blew it. Fair. But in this scenario, where you have just given up 3 touchdowns in a row practically, that's what it feels like at this point. You need to be like, I have to make this play or else we're going to lose, which is what happened. These deep, honestly, I'd rather trade for Dayron Bland because I know at bare minimum, he's going to give me an interception. There's not a single way that a quarterback throws the ball 47 times and he's not picked off once. Not once. And it'd be different if it was against a trash secondary. But our secondary, we have amazing, spectacular weapons. Marlon Humphreys was just a Pro Bowler. Kyle Hamilton, best safety in the league. Malachi Starks, probably best rookie safety, will be probably one of the best safeties in the league next season. Nate Wiggins made play after play after play after play after play. I'm very, very happy with his game. But nobody made a play for the ball. Nobody was aggressive. They didn't try to get the ball enough. And that's what really did us in. Because it's different if, Allen only threw the ball 22 times or whatever. Highly efficient. He's the MVP caliber player. He's not going to put the balls in harm's way. But our DBs who knew the pass was coming time again need to make that play. They do. They just need to. There's no ifs, there's no ands, and there's no buts. And now to go to Buffalo. Congrats, Buffalo fans. Once again, Josh Allen played like Tom Brady himself. I don't know. Because the most frustrating thing is that this team has a lack of talent. But for whatever reason, whenever the clock is starting to tick down, and if they're down or it's a close game, whenever it's clutch time, everyone on this team turns into a all-pro caliber player at their position. I don't know how. Their O-line, the Bills' O-line, did not allow practically no pressure in that fourth quarter whatsoever. Their receivers, they didn't drop no balls. Matter of fact, they made more spectacular catches than drop passes. Josh Allen was so confident throwing into double coverage to Keon Coleman. Why? And it's not like Keon Coleman's a top 10, top 15, top 20, top 25 receiver. No, he's not. But he felt extremely comfortable with throwing that ball. Because for some reason, his players just make the play. Once it hits clutch time, his players just make the play. And I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm practically on the verge of just like... First of all, what needs to happen is Jair Alexander needs to get cut. That's one. And the second thing that needs to happen, that should have been done tonight. It'll probably be done tomorrow, but whatever. Whatever. But John, with that being said, in order to make sure my channel doesn't get taken down, I'm not going to say nothing bad about John Harbaugh. He's a great head coach, a lovely head coach. So I'm going to end the video there because my feelings about him are going to really explode in like T-minus 5 seconds. Just know he's a great head coach. Thank you for your service, John. I'll catch you guys in the next